happened. It's not out of the realm of possibility that the U.S. and Russia could cooperate in Syria, but we're still very far apart. The biggest obstacle in these recent peace talks in Vienna is the same obstacle that existed in the previous peace talks that took place in Switzerland, which is the fate of Assad. And the U.S. position and the U.S. coalition and our Arab partners' position is that Assad must go. President Obama reiterated that in his press conference recently. Russia, of course, is there in part to prop up the Assad regime. Russia supports Assad, and Russia, at least right now, is committed to Assad. So for the U.S. to get movement on this, it's going to have to give something to Russia to get Russia to back off its position. And, of course, Russia then has to convince Iran to back off its position. The question is, what is that? What can the U.S. give Russia? Maybe some more sanctions relief, maybe backing off a little bit on sort of our NATO commitments in the region near Russia. But those are big things to give up. And so we just don't know how the U.S. can accomplish this at this point.
David, what do you make of what President Assad has been saying regarding the French and their policy to go after terrorists wherever they could find them? He says he will only share intelligence with France if it changes its policy in Syria. I assume that's the part that says Assad's got to go. So I don't know if the French are going to change that posture. I know we don't seem to be willing to change that posture. But I notice how Vladimir Putin is willing to work with the French, I should say. So I'm almost picturing Assad being odd man out in this situation. Or am I missing something?
Well, there's a couple things. Clearly, Assad does not trust the French, just as he does not trust the U.S. or anyone else in the U.S. coalition. That's one thing. And then second of all, Assad doesn't need France right now. He really has a lot of help from Russia, from Iran, from Hezbollah. So there's no need.
What if Russia threatens to throw Assad over the end? Say, look, we're making progress with the French, with the U.S., with these countries that have been hit by terror. Syria wouldn't want to be you.
That would be great. That's what we need to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen right now. Russia is transactional. They're looking for something else out of this, and we haven't given it to them, and so they're not going to throw Assad overboard.
So real quickly then, that famous picture of them huddled around a table looking like they're serious and not childish, they actually seem to be talking. Do you see that as short-lived or what?
I mean, talking is important. Obviously, that's part of the diplomacy, and they have to keep up appearances to show that they are in communication. I just don't think anything was truly accomplished. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Maybe something will come out of it, but I just don't think so yet.
All right, David. Always good having you on, my friend. Thank you very, very much.